I have a quick update. My strawberries are not doing very good at all. You see, they just look really bad, but it is almost expected. They all look this way, and I know it's not dry. I'm going to clip all of these leaves away and just see if they recover, if they shoot some new leaves out. They look really sad. You guys might be witnessing my failed experiment at transplanting Alpine strawberries. So here they are, they're all trimmed. I did leave this one because I felt like I should probably just have make this be my control if I had left it in the ground or with all the leaves, and see how it does. Back here are some little ones that were babies off of the mother plants. So I'm going to see how those do back towards the wall of the house. And then there's some more up here, and these ones actually look good. Like, it's hard to tell because I cut some of this away, but like this one looks pretty good. That one looks pretty good. And they're just smaller. So I'm gonna see if that is the issue, that I should have not transplanted such big ones, or maybe done it in the spring when they... So here we are. Here's a little update. This is day 3 after transplanting, and I noticed this little guy. It's got a little blossom. Looks like I have one there too, but they look pretty sad. I'm gonna let them see how they do. These ones that were really small seem to be faring pretty good, actually. So I'm gonna water them. We're on day 3. It's the evening on day 4, and I'm really happy with how they're doing. A lot of them have blossoms on them. I gave them a haircut, I think, day before yesterday, and the ones that were really small are actually doing really good. The leaves aren't wilting at all. I'll show you real quick, but I'll see. I'm gonna give it a couple more days and I'll just show you how they turned out. That one looks the worst, but it's hard to tell because there's so much foliage. Oh, here's another couple more that have blossoms about ready to come out. Right there. Okay everyone, I'm excited to share with you the results of my transplanting my Alpine strawberries from my full sun strawberry bed to my side garden that gets only indirect sunlight. It's in shade completely. I was not very positive that it was going to work, especially after the first day or two, and I just am really happy with the results. I did have a couple days in here that I didn't even check on them. I didn't have time to water them. They just were the last thing on my mind. But today I went out there and there are so many new leaves. There are so many blossoms. And so I think it's been very successful. So I want to give you that update, and also to tell you that could I go back to when I transplanted them, I would not have taken the time to painstakingly remove all of those leaves, all the blossoms. I just would have cut the tops off, planted the strawberries, and I think I'd have the same results, but a whole lot less time. So if you're thinking about moving strawberries, I just recommend you cut the tops off. That may be just common knowledge to anyone else watching this who's ever done this before, but this was new to me and I didn't really do any reading. I just kind of did it, and I'm excited just to share that it was very positive. I think they're going to make it. I'm not concerned, and I think my new strawberries are going to be in either today or tomorrow. So I will plant those and let you guys know how those are going. But let me show you also the bed, and then I'm going to show you a bowl of strawberries that I took a picture of, and that's what we're still getting from the old bed. Those Alpine strawberries produce like crazy. We get so many strawberries from those plants, and so I'm happy that I still have them. I'm happy we can still eat them this year, and then potentially maybe move those ones on my back bed up to my front garden is what I'm leaning towards doing. But anyway, here you go. Here's what we have for my bed after 7 days. Put in the ground. They were the babies off of the mother plants, and so those are doing great. Here we have, it was just this little tiny plant, but there's a blossom coming off of there. So I'm gonna pick that. You can see some rocks. I've been picking rocks out as I go, but just not getting them all. But you can just see there's a lot of new leaves in here. Lots of blossoms. These things are super hardy. I'm very happy with it. These actually, this is the only thing I would say is not doing so well. Some of them. These are some of the babies. They just don't look that great. I don't know why, but there's clearly plenty of other ones that are doing really good. Like look at that one. Had no leaves because I cut them all back, and that's after 1 week of growth. This is the one that I left. Obviously I left all the leaves on. I don't think that serves any benefit to do that, so next time I will not do that. And then you have like this one. There's no new leaves, so I'm not sure if this one's gonna make it. For the most part though, they all have them. So save yourself some time, give them a big haircut when you transplant them. If you need to transplant them, if you're giving them away, just give them a big haircut, put them in the ground, and you'll get a lot of new growth. That's it guys, thank you for joining me.